The second step, especially for deaf people, it's important that you are getting alerts about what's happening out there. You want to gather as much information as possible on your iPhone or your laptop. Firstly, go into your county or your city, if you live in a larger city, find their website, look under emergency management, and look for alerts. And you can download free apps. And this will be for your specific area, your town or your county, depending on where you live. You'll be notified by text, by email, or by phone. Here in Rhode Island, there are 4 counties. They all use an app called Code Red. I've indicated that here. It's very important that you download the Code Red app. It's free, there's no charge at all. Secondly, I know there are a lot of emergency warning apps, but what I recommend are 4 of them that you can add to the county app, the Code Red app. One is FEMA, that's the federal government, and download their app. Also, the American Red Cross has an excellent app. It's very helpful with first aid. So if you have an individual who's injured, you can get help for that person while you're waiting for the first responders to come. They'll actually coach you over the phone. You can also get information about shelters. So if you have to evacuate the area, you'll get help. You'll know where exactly the nearest shelter is. So that's great about the Red Cross. Then there's also Air Now. This has more to do with air quality, the air we breathe. And they give a rating on a regular basis. It's excellent. They'll say what's excellent and what is not safe. It's color-coded. So it's really good for people who have any kind of respiratory illness like asthma, or if you're recovering from COVID. It's good to know a little bit about air quality. If the quality is poor, you want to stay indoors, and if the quality is excellent, you want to get outdoors. And then, of course, for deaf people, I strongly recommend that you keep your TV on. Stay connected to your local TV networks, ABC, NBC, CBS. Those networks have their own apps, and you can download them. And it's even weather specific. If you have all of those apps, you'll get a lot of information. You'll have a very good sense of what's going on. Also, with your iPhone, WEA, that's Wireless Emergency Alerts. Those are provided by the federal government, completely free. And they will be sent to you for any kind of a serious event like a shooting, an earthquake, a tsunami. You'll get a push notification. So be sure that you have that on. And I'm just holding up my phone now to show you how I have Amber Alerts, emergency alerts, public safety, as well as test alerts. When you buy a new phone or you exchange your phone, just make sure you leave it on. Leave these alerts on. Sometimes, when you get your phone, the alerts are turned off. So you have to go into your settings, make sure that you have alert notifications on. And then you'll see the various apps. Make sure you select the ones you want. They're towards the end. And the government alerts, there are 4 of them, as I mentioned. Make sure all 4 of those are on. Like I said, the better informed you are, the safer you are, especially when a disaster or an emergency is happening. You'll know what to do. You'll be able to communicate with your family and friends.